Welcome to Tamarack Elementary School. My name is Travis Ryman, and I'm excited to welcome you to the grand opening of our newest elementary school, Tamarack. Let's have a round of applause. Today is a celebration of Tamarack, and it's also a chance to celebrate the successful implementation of our entire bond vision, approved by voters in 2017. Thank you, each and every one of you. With your support, we've made every school in HSD safer, more climate controlled, more energy efficient, more inclusive, more technology enhanced, and we've taken a giant leap forward in career and technical education in our middle schools and our high schools. Thank you. I am humbled to be taking over as superintendent from Superintendent Mike Scott as of July 1st. And at the end of this bond, I'd like to recognize and give a chance for us to applaud Mike, who led the bond from planning to implementation and spent hundreds of hours informing the community about our vision for the bond and our vision for students in HSD. Mike couldn't be here today, but I told him I'd take a picture of you all applauding him. He'll appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for your leadership, Superintendent Scott. Part of our responsibility in leading HSD into the future is recognizing the contributions of those who have supported us in the past. Today is that perfect opportunity to recognize those who have made all this possible. I'd like to start by welcoming our local elected officials. These individuals represent the interests of our communities and our children at the national, state, and local levels, and we thank you for your service. We have with us today Congresswoman Banamichi. We have Oregon Senator Janine Salmon. We have Oregon Senator Winsfei Campos. I haven't seen Rep. Sosa or Rep. McLean. Are they here? No, but we thank you too. Mayor Callaway from the city of Hillsboro. I would also like to recognize current board chair Mark Watson of our Hillsboro School Board, as well as Vice Chair Yvette Pantoja, who I did see. Yvette, can you wave? Appreciate it, Yvette. Thank you. Also welcome on behalf of Sheehan Kim, Nancy Thomas, Patrick McGuire, Erica Lopez, and Monique Ward, our current school board members. Thank you for being here. And if I have the chance too, I'd like to recognize former school board members who I believe are here. Kim Strelchin. Thank you, Kim. And is Lisa Allen here? All right. Thank you to Lisa Allen. We have school board members who are no longer serving in those roles, but who knocked on hundreds of doors and provided a ton of information during our bond campaign and oversaw the early implementation of our plan. Did I miss anybody? Erin Carlson is here, Executive Director of the Hillsboro Schools Foundation. I also saw Deanna Palm, President of our local chamber. Thank you for being here, Deanna. All right. I also want to recognize each of you who took time to attend today, the voters and community members who supported the bond and patiently endured bond construction during one of the most challenging eras of all of our lives. Thank you for exercising your right to vote and demonstrating your commitment to public education by supporting our schools. In the state of Oregon, schools don't get built without the support of local bonds. You made this possible. Thank you. I'm excited to have you all here at Tamarack as a capstone of a successful bond implementation. And now, on behalf of the Hillsboro School District and our Board of Directors, I'm honored to introduce you to a very special guest, Congresswoman Suzanne Banamichi.
Microphone. Thank you so much, Superintendent Ryman. I'm so excited to be here today with you. I'm Suzanne Banamichi, and I represent Northwest Oregon in the U.S. House of Representatives. And I'm excited to be here today to celebrate the grand opening of Hillsboro's newest school, Tamarack Elementary. What a beautiful campus. So building this school over the last 5 years, it's been a long road filled with challenges and roadblocks along the way. COVID-19 pandemic, supply chain issues, some labor shortages, but the resilience of this community, all of you, has made this possible. For decades to come, young learners here in Hillsboro have a new place to receive a world-class, well-rounded education, to feel and be supported and nurtured, and to develop into the leaders of tomorrow. Students and teachers will learn and work in an environment that is physically and emotionally safe, healthy, and inclusive. The community's investment, and it is a community investment in this school, will provide a strong and well-educated next generation for the Hillsboro community, for the state of Oregon, and beyond. Improving public education, it's the main reason why I got involved in public service. And I'm committed to supporting students, their families, educators, and staff who make our public education system thrive. And I know education is the best investment we can make. And as a member of the U.S. House Education and Workforce Committee, I always appreciate and learn from spending time in schools, talking with students and educators and staff, and it's these visits that give me hope for the future. And as your U.S. representative, I want to extend my sincere appreciation to Tamarack Elementary, its dedicated teachers, administrators, and support staff members, because I know they are dedicated to helping every Tamarack student thrive. So congratulations on this success after 5 years of hard work. I look forward to hearing about all of the wonderful accomplishments of Tamarack students and teachers in the years ahead. And I think I say now, go River Otters, right? So, and it's my pleasure to introduce to you Steve Callaway, a former educator who is now the mayor of Hillsboro. Mayor Callaway.
Well, good afternoon, and this is amazing, exciting, and so fun to be here. You know, years ago when this property started the planning process, you know, the city of Hillsboro wanted to make sure that this was not just the largest planned development in the history of the state, which it is. We wanted to make sure that it was the best and most well-planned development in the history of our state. And it is. And I want to acknowledge our developers, our builders who are all here today, who have helped bring that vision and that goal to life. And they are standing around the edges, and thanks to all of you. The goal for South Hillsboro was to make it complete, connected, and green. And we have hit every single one of those targets. When the area is fully built out, there will be 15 miles of trails, and all homes will be within a quarter mile of a park. And when I checked this morning, we were at 2,447 permits pulled or completed houses. So we are well on our way to the full 8,000 housing units, which will be built here in South Hillsboro. Now, when these buildings around us are first built, they are simply houses. When the families move in, those houses become homes. And when the school opens up, the homes become part of a neighborhood. So this is so exciting to open this school and to welcome you all to Tamarack neighborhood. What a great place to be. We're so proud of this South Hillsboro as a part of our city of Hillsboro. Congratulations, Christy. Congratulations to the staff. And now it is my pleasure to introduce to you Mark Watson, who is our school board chair. And I had the privilege of meeting Mark when I was the principal of his children at Tobias Elementary School. And the passion, the devotion, the care that he demonstrated to his own 2 children is the same that he brings to taking care of all 20,000 students here in Hillsboro. We could not be, we just couldn't ask for a better board chair, and so thank you, Mark.
And I want to make note of what Mayor Callaway said and acknowledge his, or where's my thing? Here it is. Has always been a strong supporter of schools and has served as the building principal for multiple buildings here in Hillsboro, including one my kids went to, and administrative roles, and now city council, and now as mayor. So, you know, Mayor Callaway, thank you for all your dedication to the Hillsboro School District. Before I do all of the recognitions that I want to do, I also want to realize that this is probably the last time in my career I will probably ever open a building, so I'd like to get a selfie with all of y'all. So please smile. You're going to be on Facebook in a minute. Thank you, everybody. As a school board chair, it is my privilege to recognize a number of our partners and supporters. From the very beginning of the Bond Advisory Committee led the community process to identify the projects, to propose to the voters, and successfully supported the passage of the bond. Thank you, Deanna Palm, the co-chair of the committee and president of Washington County Chamber of Commerce, who is here today. I also want to acknowledge and thank co-chair Jerry Willey, who is now a Washington County Commissioner, and the other members of the bond committee. As construction began, the Citizens Bond Oversight Committee took over, and its role to represent the community in supervising the implementation of the bond, including reviewing project status and keeping track of the bond budget. Thank you to those members here who are here today. Peter Brandom, I think now the city manager of Cornelius. Matt Costigan, who is volunteering out in the obstacle course, I think. Matt Buckingham, who is the chair of the committee. And Patrick Preston, the vice chair. And all of the other members of the committee for their steady oversight. I want to thank Cornerstone Management Group for its expertise in managing the hundreds of projects we've implemented throughout the bond, even navigating all of the obstacles we faced during COVID with supply chains. Designing and building all of those projects were the architects, engineers, land use planners, general contractors, along with the guidance and support of our building officials at the City of Hillsboro, North Plains, Cornelius, Washington County, and Clean Water Services. I strongly encourage you all to view the displays in the gym when we go inside, listing the major contributors to the planning and implementation of this bond, and let's give them a hand. Even if I haven't had a chance to recognize you individually here, please know that the rest of the school board and I appreciate everything that you've done for our community. And without further ado, the one you really all came to meet, Principal Walters.
Thank you. August 23rd, it's finally come. We've all been watching this amazing school, little by little, brick by brick, being built, and now we actually will be able to go in, and I can't wait for you to meet your teachers, to see your classroom that's been built for you in mind. And the other speakers have already emphasized how our partnerships have helped the success of the bond, and overall Tamarack especially. What I'm really excited about is what we'll be doing on this campus to support our future generations to come. I'm proud to say that Tamarack will be the first campus in the district to partner with OMSI. And we have some representation from OMSI here, so thank you for coming. OMSI will be helping us to bring science and environmental education to our students directly. Students will be able to utilize the design lab, which you'll have an opportunity to preview tonight, and outdoor learning area for children to learn more about the environment, how we influence it, and how we interact with it. The approach encourages students to acquire skills and knowledge by actively exploring real-world challenges, as well as designing multidisciplinary solutions for their questions. Mostly, what I would like to emphasize is that they get to follow their curiosity. When you enter the building along the walls, you're going to see Learning Street and how the environmental theme is represented on the beautiful murals. I'm really excited for you to see. And we hope Tamarack will be a central resource for this community. As your newest neighbors, we welcome you all with joy and appreciation to Tamarack. Thank you very much for the opportunity to serve. You'll notice our Tamarack t-shirts on. They're here to help you find your way. Thank you so much for coming today, and I can't wait to meet each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you to our speakers for joining us at this exciting event. There's one more person that I need to mention who provided steady and calm leadership of the bond, even when the unexpected arose, and is a critical part of our success. Adam Stewart. Adam, thank you so much for your leadership and stewardship of our community's resources over the years. We look forward to working with you for decades to come. We've let Chris know that you're not off the hook yet. At this point, I would like to invite our speakers to join me at this wall to my left to unveil these plaques to officially dedicate and commemorate the opening of Tamarack Elementary School.
So this is a Tamarack Elementary School land acknowledgement. We recognize that Tamarack Elementary School is located on the traditional lands of the Akwapali and Callaway indigenous people. According to the Callaway tradition, the people were created here and they lived here since time immemorial. Indigenous people still live here today, having persevered through war, displacement, genocide, and oppression. We humbly honor the ancestors of the indigenous people for being the original stewards and protectors of this land.